see the mic light is on. I think I have a bit of a short in it. It's been a long time since I've used it. So it does look like there's a little bit of a short. However, and going, we are going to go ahead and rock on. Okay, hopefully I don't move too much. We're doing that mic today so that I don't have all the cords. I feel really, really hypersensitive in my skin and whatnot, and you know, let's just do what we do, babes. Did I grow? I'm sorry, I just had the weirdest experience. Like, I picked up my chapstick to put it on, because obviously I feel very ashy, and it felt really, really small just now. And, you know, you just saw me have, like, this slight, not out of body, but this weird moment where I was like, wait a second, did I grow? Because it was like, this is too small. What happened? It's really weird. So before we get into Lindsay Clancy, which is where I said I wanted to start, because I did get her popped in my face as we were trying to do the last video. She popped up in my oh my god, I'm getting a headache. There we go. She just popped up in my mind, and so I'm like, all right, we'll start there. As I was saying on the last video, I don't know anything about the case, really. I know something about a window. I know something, like either she fell out, or she was thrown out, or she jumped out. I don't know. And I know something to do with kids. I'm assuming murdered. And something about a bad marriage, or I don't know. I don't know anything about this case. So, so we're going to go to the pendulum on that. However, this energy feels really weird. Maybe it's just me. So we're going to do that one more time. We're going to try to reset the energy, set the nerves, and then move on to wherever we're supposed to be going. Hey, Elise. Ooh. Wait, you guys have the... Oh, you have the blobs. Did you say hi? All right. I did already pray, so I pray for protection. If anybody wants to know what my prayer usually is, I pray for protection. I pray for clarity, light, energy, all of that jazz, because I'm a God's girl. And all that jazz, I'm gonna move. You did? Oh, okay. Wow. And as I was saying in the very other video that I am not going to release because it was just 13 minutes of me feeling hypersensitive, we are in 4 events. That's what I was looking up. So there are 4 astrological events today, August 12th, for those of us who are on the East and Central Coast, East Coast and Central Standard Time, and, you know, everybody else forward. So there's a 6-planet alignment. Okay, pre-dawn parade. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to make sure I go out and look, because today technically counts as August 12th. And so there is Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, or Uranus, for people who don't like to say Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune, all across the morning sky before the dawn. Oh. Her husband did it. Her husband did it. Wow. Let me finish what I was saying. So, there's a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse over parts of Greenland, Iceland, and Spain, with a partial across parts of North America and Europa. You can track that on NASA. Then there's the Perseid. I don't know how you say that. How you say that? Where's the microphone? Where's the microphone? You're gonna lose. Bum, bum, bum. And all that jazz. Pronunciation. Perseids. Okay. Perseids. How do you say it? Perseids. Commercials. I hate commercials. Or in today's modern language, ads.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this prolific meteor shower associated with the comet Swift-Tuttle. How do you go about pronouncing it? Perseids.
Oh, Perseids. My bad. Okay, so the Perseids meteor shower, and we have a new moon. You know, that works out well for all of this to be during the new moon, because it means like you should be able to look up and actually see stuff. All right. Okay, so what's the exact timing of this peak? Because I sure do want to know. We might either cancel or go outside and try to do it live with my terrible iPhone. Let's see. The exact time is, what is that in my language? I mean, my time thing. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Oh, girls. We're a little late. The highest concentration of meteors. Oh, we need to go outside. It says, because the new moon occurs on August 12th, the night sky will be perfectly dark. I'll try to catch it tonight between 10 and 11 before. Oh my God, maybe we can do our readings outside. I think we'll do that. We'll do our readings outside tomorrow night. Or tonight. That'd be fun. I just have to make sure I get more mosquito stuff. Boom, boom, boom. And all that jazz. Okay, so if you are currently able to look outside, now is a really good time to do that if you're trying to see the Perseids. They will be happening tomorrow morning as well. Okay, anyway, her husband did it. He did it. Because what is the card that hit the table? What is the card that hit the table? Brah. Brah. Yeah, because I was outside today until like 10 o'clock. So I was like, you know what? That'd be kind of cool, actually. Let's go outside tomorrow or tonight and see it. Since it's tonight for me. Since it's today. Whatever. Why is my camera on? Oh, because I have Livestream up. Okay, good. Anyway, so he definitely did it. He hit the table. And then the energy underneath it is this greed, this smug asshole, and the victory. Victory. Bad marriage. Right? Bad marriage. And then we got some judgment. And it looks like poisoning? Hola, Juanita girl. Poisoning? Why am I getting poisoning? And then arranging it to look like she did it. Wait. Okay. Arranging it to make it look like she did it. And I found you. In her time of weakness. And that she was cruel. But this is a lie. This is a big lie. Ooh, you little mother sucker. And he's been planning this a long time. The Devil card is an Earth card. He had been planning that a long time. Oh, wow. We got the World card in reverse. It actually doesn't feel like he's going to fully get away with it. Because it's followed by the Star card. It's followed by the Star card. And then there's the, oh, he's not going to get away with it. Because look, there's the Ace of Cups in reverse, right? Which is, honestly, to me, it feels like her feeling scrambled. And it's like emotionally like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Is kind of what it feels like there. But the Seven of Swords in reverse is paying the piper and not being able to live this new life you thought you was going to live because the kids, there's a clue with the kids. There's a big clue with the kids. And it's a clue he's not going to be able to, oh, girls, yes. So there's a clue that he's not going to be able to get around. There's something with the kids. Is there a daughter? Anyway, I see prison time for him. I don't know if they'll go back after him, but I think they will have to because I think the public will demand it. There's prison time for him instead. I don't see any coins. The only Earth cards is this Devil and the World incomplete. I finally get to one as a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but that came after all of this. Is he a good standing guy in the neighborhood or something? Now, here's a card of question for me. Is this Justice card in reverse? Oh, hold on. And then there's a new opportunity. So, I think the jury's going to be hung. I think it's going to be a hung jury. I think there's going to be a hung jury. So, they're likely going to retry. But I think they're going to be introducing new information. I think there'll be new information because this Four of Cups here is, you know, new opportunity, new info, something new being handed there. And then there's a Two of Cups and then a Three of Pentacles. Okay, so they're going to discover that it has something to do with, isn't he newly married? It has something to do with this new woman. They're going to discover an affair. He had an affair. They're going to discover an affair. And I think they're going to find plans. Like, he looks shit up. I think he looks stuff up. So there's some kind of trace, some kind of documentation there that they're going to be able to find. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know the case. I'm not going to look into the case anymore because I'm really not that interested in the case. Well, let me change that. I just have too much to think about. It's not that I'm not interested in it. I don't have mental space for it. Not at all. Not at all. But I decided to look on it because she just popped in my head, her name. And I think I saw a picture of her today. Because I'm not sure if that's what she looks like. But that's the face that I just saw, and I heard Lindsay. So there's that. But the first card out is him. He definitely did it. And he set her up for it. And I don't think the mistress or new wife is totally innocent herself. Meaning, I think she knew he planned to do something. Or she suspects he did it. Oh, is there 3 kids? Right? There's 3 kids, right? In the basement. Because this is down. There's something about a basement. I think I remember reading something about a basement. Oh, yeah. I read a comment where the lady was like, maybe she climbed out the window trying to go back to the kids. And I'm like, what? That resonates. That resonates a lot, actually. That resonates a lot. Because I'm getting the rest of the story. So it's like he was going to leave her alive. So she took full blame for the death of the kids. And he taunted her with the death of the kids. And she tried to climb out to go help them. I don't know. That really resonates with me, though. Oh, I was going to ask if he had status. I was going to ask if he has status about somebody being a big member of that, because I was looking at the Knight of Pentacles here, and then there's the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, see, now here are all the Pentacles, girls. This is where they all are. Knight, 9, and then the 7. And it's interesting how they're skipping. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely a money thing. Money and status. That's definitely what he was using. And this other chick, this new chick, is no good either. Queen of Cups in reverse. Nope, nope, nope. And there's some isolation coming. And then I think the woman will finally get to mourn her children. But it looks like things will be revealed. Things will be, the truth will be revealed. Truth will be illuminated. There's something here that, oh, okay. Because there's the 8 of Cups in reverse. And then I see a really good lawyer. A King of Swords. Really good lawyer. Okay. This is interesting. He definitely did it. No one's going to leave her to take the blame for it. It gives me yellow wallpaper. That's what I keep hearing. It makes me have yellow wallpaper type of feels. And that's so interesting because the Three of Pentacles is 2 men and a girl. It gives me yellow wallpaper feels. That woman didn't want to raise his kids. He just wanted to start over. It's so interesting how they'll break a woman and then get mad at her for being broken. And then be like, I don't like you anymore. You're changed. Yeah, you changed me. You bum. You changed me. Okay? That's what happened. You changed me. Your infidelity, your lies, your belittling, it changes the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not getting that he dropped her out the window. But I do get that. Okay, let me put it this way. I get that she was fighting to get back to her kids. Whether that's her trying to go out the window to go get them or her trying to fight him as he's taking her to the window. I'm getting she wants to get to her kids. But the Seven of Swords is saying that he is going to face the Piper. And these things will be discovered. The secrets, the lies, I think it's going to be discovered. It looks like he has something, some kind of history, of search history or something that's going to bring in fresh new case, probably against him, that shows his sneakiness, his strategery, and I think it's on the internet. I think it's in his emails. They could probably trace the communication with the new wife or other dating apps. Like everything is still on the internet. See, there's something here with her. She came again. So this is definitely about him making a bond with another person. And then him being manipulatively cruel as he breaks her heart and tries to go in a different direction by being abusive and, I think, drugging her. Addling her mind, you know, gaslighting her and stuff of that nature. This law firm definitely took up the case because they think they can help. They definitely think they can help. And it looks like a celebration is going to be coming. Because they're not just night energy. They are chariot energy. So that's really interesting here. Yeah, definitely manufacturing the evidence of the deaths is a big thing. I don't think he'll be sentenced correctly, but there's someone nurturing on the scene. Someone who makes her feel heard. Tell me about Lindsay herself. Tell me about Lindsay herself. What happened that day? What happened that night? Day, night, whatever. Okay. I don't think she knows. I think she's still stuck on what happened. The first card, like, out is this moon card, and it's mystery. So I don't think she knows at all. The other card that I see here is the Hermit card. I don't think she was even, like, in her sound mind and body. Because y'all know this is my Spirit Wanderer card. I think she was extremely near death. This is, y'all know when these two come, this is my River Styx and my Spirit Wandering. She was extremely, extremely close to death. And I think he would have got the insurance money for that and would have been living fat. I think that was his plan, actually, is to collect insurance money, play the little mournful man, yeah, because there's the Six of Cups, again, with the children. The two oldest. And then a very discontented family. She was really near death. She was supposed to die. But she chose not to. She chose to come back for some reason. I don't necessarily feel it was her choice because there's a Seven of Wands in reverse. But I think her spirit guide told her she needed to. For her kids. Because I got the 3 again. So there's the Tower, there's the 8 of Cups, unable to walk away, there's that greed again, and then there's the benevolent lawyer. And then her returning to her strength and her disrupting his world, and whatever he was looking forward to, he was going to be sorely disappointed. Yeah, he's going to be blocked, and then the justice that he was looking for is going to flip onto him, exposing him as a manipulator. Because temperance demands it. And I think social media is kind of to blame, you know, in a way, because it's like, it's traveling fast. She could have been swept right into the thing of it, but they're watching. They're watching because there's evidence here. So is she gonna get off? It's like even if she get off, I don't know if she'll live. You know. But it looks like maybe. It looks like it should be. Is she gonna get off? Oh, they're on TT? Yeah. There's something about social media. The King of Wands is yeah. Okay. Wow. Like I said, I don't know if she'll live long after it. I think it's really just about getting justice. I don't know what I just asked. The 3s haunt her big time because you got the Empress here who's pregnant. You know, then you have the 3 of Swords. The 3s haunt her big time. She does think about death often. Like, she really does want to die. She really does still want to. It's so funny. I hear that girl. What's her name? Is it? I don't know what her name is. But the song is "How Can I Ease the Pain When I Know You're Not Coming Back Again? How can I ease the pain of my heart?" Yeah, I don't think she wants to stay alive. You know, I think she's only planning to be alive as long as it takes for the case. But I think her mind's kind of already made up. It feels like it. It feels like complete, you know. She may very well take too many pills and drink and try to go start over afterwards. When she's free, she very may well do that still. I don't feel like she wants to live. Um, I don't feel like she wants to live at all. I feel like she's done. And so I just want to avenge my babies. It's not even about saving her name. It's about the children. And I feel like, yeah. It, she didn't die the first time because I guess she had to do this. Like, she. Hold on. All right, we're going to lose this. How can I ease the pain? I'm going to have to work on a different chord. I think it's me and my chord. Dee, dee, dee. Oh, it wasn't all the way in. Okay. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. But, oh, it's making me hot. I get so hot when I'm around you, baby. I can't touch the sky. So I was saying, it's not the outcome. Yeah, it's not going to be the outcome that people want necessarily, but it's the one that she's comfortable with, that she's okay with. I think my nerves should be calm. See, it's the one that she's okay with. It's like, once she gets the justice, I think she's out the door. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse. Ah, shucks. Mm, 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 mm. When I'm around you, baby, I can touch the sky. Hold on. Oh God, I feel so hot. I'm sorry. It's like giving me heat. I'm feeling hot. Okay. I'm trying to see something. I'm testing this, if that helps. All right, so what were you guys saying? Let me see your comments. I like looking at the comments better on here because I don't have to scroll up like on my phone. So, oh, yeah, that is Tony Braxton. I don't know who the other one is. Message hidden for review. What message? Got it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about this case. So you guys said something about a green pill grinder. The TT sleuths are amazing on this case and lawyer. He's grinding up her meds and feel like he was major dosing her. Chills on poison. She gives big time. He gives big time. Okay. Such a case of the what? He's already found a new wife in life. When did this happen? Convince her in postpartum that she did it. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think she is gonna go and start over. Honestly, I really do feel like she is. And this new wife he has is definitely about the money, bro. And lifestyle. This is the third time I've seen this Queen of Pentacles in this reading. So it's definitely, oh, thank you. I don't know what a super chat is. That's why I was like, let me see what that is. Let me test it. So thank you. Appreciate it. But the, what do you call this thing? Yeah, she's definitely she takes my money. Aw, thanks, Jen. And I'm in need. Oh, she's a trifling friend indeed. Let me tell you though, she ain't gonna stick around. She's not sticking around. I see that divorce. I see her moving on. Yeah, and death of their marriage. Yeah. She ain't staying with him. Not through jail. She's not, oh, baby, I love you. Nope, nope, nope. So I will definitely tell you there's a new beginning on the horizon. Like I said, for her. For Lindsay, I don't think she's going to stay, though. I could be wrong. She could find some fortitude into doing it, but I don't think she's going to be able to. When she's on the outside world and hearing the quiet, I don't think she's going to be able to. I don't think she's going to be able to. I don't think she's going to be part of the fight. This is the Five of Wands. I think she will just leave rapidly. Thank you and good night. Goodbye. I definitely get it. I definitely get it. I think about, no, I don't think about it, but I do know. I am not the right kind of mama to lose a child. Yeah. And not that there's any mama that's the right kind. I'm just saying, I'm too fragile for that. DNA on the workout, what workout equipment? Convince her in postpartum that she did it. It says DNA. Huh? Men can't plan dates, but they sure can plan other things, girl. And even still, the other things they plan, they still screw up. That's why I'm telling you, there's some, look, this came right back. There is something there for her that, and I don't know who the her is. Is there a her on his legal team? There's something there for her to find. He left evidence, you know? Oh, workout bands are used. See, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's something new. Like I said, I do think she'll take herself out, but she ain't going to hell for that. You know, I don't believe in hell, but anyway, I think she'll get a chance to live a different life. He's not because her lawyer's on it. She's an L&D nurse and asked for help over and over documented. Oh, his wife is an L&D nurse? Well, the ex-wife was? Something about a phone call that they think she either picked up or made the daughter. Huh? Oh my god, all these hanging too. Yeah. Oh yeah, all the hangings. Oh my god. And like, that's what I'm saying. I don't have mental space. I don't, because I got kids in different places and I'm so worried about them. One in Georgia, one in Tampa. One of the most recent hangings was right there in Tampa, St. Petersburg, Florida. And he's in an interracial relationship. Okay, so he was a tech person with status and his wife is a doc. Yeah, they were, yeah, having an affair. She looks like the original wife, just without the baggage of children and being broken. yeah, as far as the window is, I get what I get for her in that window is wanting to get back to the kids. Yeah, L&D nurses, I mean, I'm sure some do things like that, but an L&D nurse would be a lot more knowledgeable of what that is. Like, you're not leaving your kids. I don't know what platform the trial is on. Yeah, and if you know how to ask for help, there's no way you're jumping. And see, I'm telling you, there's the affair. The affair. That's the main thing, the affair. The heartbreak. These threes are coming out, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. These threes just keep coming out for her. And like I said, he tried to take her out with that. And he was so manipulative. And he messed up her mind. If y'all notice, and that's what I meant to point out with the last one, is how many swords she had. So it was definitely mind play the entire way. Mind play. And then he just moved on, didn't even grieve them kids, you know, but he was not expecting this fight. He definitely wasn't. Trying to paint this woman as weak, but she got help. She has help, and they are fighting back. And there's some new information that they are going to be using as a weapon, and it is going to distort the jury. That's why I think she may end up with a hung jury, hung trial, because I don't think they'll be able to convict her. And like I said, she has this legal team in her corner. I don't think they're going to be able to convict her. And then when they come back to it, whatever information that they've been trying to hide, the manipulation, and there it is again. There's the Knight of Pentacles, something about that insurance money. Something about that insurance money. Something about the fact that he was dating. I bet he has profiles all over these apps. Something about him dating. And then ostracizing this woman. And, like I said, look at all these threes. Lock her hair in the affair. You know, trying to get into somebody else's pants. And making plans without her. Yep. So, and then thought he was going to get away with it. Using his power, his creative power, to paint her as wrong. Like I said, it's giving me yellow wallpaper flavors. You haven't heard anything about an insurance policy? But I'm telling you, there had to have been one, because that insurance thing keeps coming up. Oh my God. The young men. Oh my Lanta. I don't know if y'all saw that video with J. Megan, but there's this part where the boy in the middle, I don't remember who he is, the one who was not wearing a hat, who has like the tossed hair, the highlight hair, Mr. Beach Boy. When he starts to tell the story of, like, wouldn't you see Nolan on the floor? You see Warren look at him like, I can't even do it. Hold on. Because, like, Warren's looking at him, you know, telling the story, whatever. I was watching a psychologist talk about it. But in Jay's video, she slows it down at one point where the boy in the middle, he starts telling the story. Because he's like, tell me about the, I think it was about the call part. Tell me about the call. And then he goes, yeah, wouldn't you expect to see Nolan? And then if you notice, I don't know. It's crazy. Nobody's picking this up as body language experts. They keep doing this, that Nolan's on the floor. Nolan's on the floor. Like when the boy Warren went to the island the first time with that black dude, I like that Don Lemon calls him Tater. Anyway, Warren's telling the story about why would we just leave Nolan and he does this? This was subconscious. Just pointing to the floor. And I'm like, so Nolan was on the floor. Or down below y'all. You know, he's like, why would we just leave Nolan? And I'm like, wouldn't you just say, why would we just leave Nolan? Like, your hands would have been up, but your memory had him on the floor. And then when this boy was talking on this interview again, and he goes, you know, like, wouldn't you see Nolan on the floor of the boat? And then Warren's looking at him like, oh my God, hold on. I gotta find it for you. Because it's so small, but it's such a tell. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sorry. I took my medicine, I promise. Warren Tatum. I hate that I'm going to his thing, but I am going to use the search function. This Tatum dude has won. Hold on, let me tell you how many videos he got with these people who swear they don't want videos out there. They don't. 1, 2, 3. With the boys. Well, with the teens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got nerve to call the thing "What Really Happened to Nolan Wells." Oh no, I don't know. Hold on. I'm just trying to get to counting your videos, buddy. Bum, 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 bum. How many videos do you have in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So he began streaming these 3 weeks ago. So that just about tells you when they contacted him. The boy's been gone for 5 weeks. So 2 weeks in is when they contacted him. Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's like, to be an officer, you're really breaking the law. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 videos on these people in 3 weeks. And like I said, like, you're really breaking the law. Because, like, I'm listening to him ask questions. And I'm like, dude, you would be so fired for this. You would be really fired for the way that you're asking questions, leading the witness, etc., etc., etc. He would be so fired. And that's just the show ones. And then he have additional videos. He has some members only videos. 1, 2, 3 members only videos. So now what are we up to? 15 videos? And then you have the what really happened to him. How many videos is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more videos. So what are we up to? 25? 25 videos. What? Buddy. Obsessed much? 5. Yeah, so 25 videos in 3 weeks. And why? It's weird. Okay, so this one, okay, this is where they address the video. Hold on. Okay, you gotta watch Warren. Hold on. So what does it say? What? Why would we call Tito if we have a dead body on boat? Okay, that's where we start. Oh, good. So I don't even have to, like, listen to this. Okay. So, let's unmute the tab. Okay, yeah, okay. So, hold on. You gotta watch Warren. Hold on, ladies. I gotta clean you off. 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Warren's definitely my number one. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Just my opinion. Okay, so let's watch.
Why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat? I mean, why would we call the...
Did you see the little handshake? You gotta watch the boy. Okay, so he's the one talking, right? And this is some memory stuff. You're not looking at the person you're talking to. So this is trying to remember stuff. And then he's watching them really hard. So he's looking at the person. I don't know who this. This is a sorry ass lawyer. For real, for real. Okay? But watch Warren as he tells his story.
Why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat?
Okay, so you hear what he's saying?
Why would we call the Coast Guard? You know, why would we...
Okay, so now let's watch Warren.
Why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat? I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard?
You saw the head shake? You saw the head shake? Girl, yeah.
You know, why would we...
So now he nodded.
do the things we did if we know we killed somebody? You don't hear about the pool party.
And then they cut it. They cut it. Oh my God. That's right. This is new. Because I saw the Jay video yesterday. Hold on. They cut it out. No. I saw Jay's yesterday. This thing says just 7 hours ago. They recut it. Holy fudge. They recut it. Because the way he looked at him when he said that the first time, they recut this. When he was doing this, he looks at him really strange. No, I'm not talking about signals. I'm just talking about the body language of Warren. See, because there's some of it they couldn't cut. But you know what it is? They watch Jay Megan. They watch Don Lemon. They watch these other creators and they go back and they fix shit.
Why would we call Cito if we have a dead body on the boat?
See, they missed this little negative shake.
I mean, why would we call the Coast Guard?
You saw that? That real little negative shake. Like, what are you saying, man? And then when he looks at him, then it changes to a...
You know, why would we do the things we did if we know we killed somebody? You don't hear about...
And then jump. All right, let me see if I can find Jay Megan. Now, mind you, I don't know what video she actually got because her video... You know what? I do know. They recut this shit. Okay. Let's see if she put it on here. Oh, she did. I saw it. I saw it. Is it in her shorts? How many of these does she have? Because I just saw another one. Okay.
I mean, he's on the phone.
Oh, this is somebody else uploading her stuff. All right, but anyway. So you see he's talking about the phone.
Wouldn't you think that you would have seen Nolan on the bottom of on the floor or something? Or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small space on the boat looking at him or something? I mean,
This is, okay, I gotta find this exact one. I think this is from yesterday's. Not even yesterday, because they recut it. They recut it. Hold on. But I think, I hope this person has more of what she put.
What an absolute wild thing to say when so many people have
I've never seen this video that was showed on Tatum's stuff, but
seen this video.
This video is
slowed it down
weird.
And
Because look what she talks about.
notice that there's either like a hand or a foot or something that comes flying up.
You see that? What the heck is that? First of all, I don't believe this video is real, but whatever.
And they tug on the toe right there. Like, I can't believe that they said that.
That's a really weird belly button. I don't know.
But please, please, please put out this interview. Please give me something to tear apart. Y'all, I swear I see Warren stop breathing when he starts this sentence. And he doesn't move again.
Yeah, the eyes tell you everything. Watch this part.
They try to cover.
Okay, so, and it's really interesting because her stuff, whatever video she used, like I said, I think they put new video out. Because whatever she used, they went back and did it again. Because I went to go look it up afterwards. And she's not going to use anything fake. I think they re-put something out. But anyway, because I have to go back to his video. Because this person posted this.
I mean, he's on the phone.
Let's see when they posted this.
Wouldn't you think that you would have seen
Well, they posted this 4 hours ago. I gotta find when she actually posted it. Okay. Okay, see, this is what she's talking about him, like, stop breathing.
Scrambling around, or everybody scrambling, or something, or Nolan on the bottom on the floor, or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small space on the boat, looking at him, or something. I mean, that you.
What an absolute.
But you see how they're all pointing down? Hold on. It was like right here where you see his head move when he starts his story.
Like, wouldn't you think that?
Okay, now watch him. It's like a briefest thing ever. And then they cut it.
He's on the phone. Don't you, like, wouldn't you think that?
You see that? You saw it?
On the bottom on the floor, or something.
Hold on. Did you see the little...
Don't you, like,
Okay. Right, he's tight. But look. It's so imperceptible. But watch it. When the boy starts talking.
on the phone. Don't you, like, wouldn't
Okay, it's about to happen. Like, don't you blah 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 blah. Like, watch. It's about to happen.
you think that?
You saw it? Y'all saw? He looked at him like, boy, you going off script. Like, that was hilarious.
Think that you would?
You see that little, yeah.
You think that you would have seen Nolan on the bottom of?
Yeah. And then he stares at him like, look at me, look at me, look at me. You know, like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
On the floor, or something, or scrambling around, or everybody in a pot, like in a small space on
And then here we are. We're doing that down motion.
the boat, looking at him, or something. I mean, that you.
And he's like, boy, you coming too close to this truth.
What an absolute.
Yeah. But y'all seen that little twitchy thing? Hold on, let me see when he reposted. Okay, that was 7 hours. Okay, so maybe it's in this one.
They're really
Like, who is this guy? He sucks. And then as people said, like, dude, it's so disrespectful to be... I mean, when you're from the South, you don't wear a hat inside. Like, that was the first thing that caught me. Is like, in the South, you take your hat off inside, you know? And then they're just so casual and so, look at me, good old American boy. What was the thing? On the floor. Trying to get
That
to...
was one of the first things I heard when I got here. So I'll just say that they're good Ocean Springs people.
Sorry to interrupt. I know you're enjoying.
Oh, ugly ass.
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and also join our membership program. Let's get back to the interview.
What was the
And
question?
How confident are you?
Oh, somebody, a lawyer who was on somebody, he asked the question real quick, right? He says, how comfortable are you that they did nothing wrong? And Is it here? Like he does the whole "they're good all American boys." Like what? Okay. The funny thing about Americans is that we're so mixed, and then they just want to keep doing that America's just white. No, we're very, very mixed. We're beach people, we're farmer people, we're city people, we're shucks ma'ams people. We're all kinds of people. So there is no American. What was the line? Oh my gosh, what was the line? What was the line about the on the bottom of a boat? What was the question? Nolan is found deceased. You think it should have been put out of the world? Don't you think? Well, I forgot. Does anybody remember the exact wording so I can look up like the word? Nolan on the boat together. Because I'm over here like in the transcript trying to find. We go pick him up. Coast Guard together. Race thing. Because her video is 8:10. So they definitely reposted it. Right, but the attorney's name is Cox. I'm trying to find the exact place as what she has so that we can see it in their video. Profit share, sucking up hustlers, island. I forgot exactly like how he just said it because I wanted to find it in the timeline. Didn't he say, don't you think? What did he say? Don't you think? Nolan. Litigate. Transcript. Defamatory. Audio. Okay, audio. Okay, no. So he did.
It really helped us out.
He did redo it.
What are your thoughts, first, you guys, on the audio, and then I'll get to you, Ed, on how could that be a defamatory area?
Yeah, it's definitely self-promoting because the lawyer's name was Cox. The other lawyer, or whoever he works for, is named Cox. I'm still like looking at this guy like, dude, is he a henchman? He looks like he wears a white hood. I'm not gonna lie. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But that dude with the call me Cox or whatever name, he looks like he. Yeah, because this is what he said.
Tyler Cox, really welcome to here. My co-counsel, he's an incredible.
Yeah, Cox, Tyler Cox or whoever. And then they call them, these are decent human beings. They're so decent that they won't tell you what happened to the kid. You know, they're so decent that they won't tell you who was on their boat. They don't even name who was on the boat. They won't even tell you who was on all 3 boats. Matter of fact, Bart said he wasn't there. Bart posted a comment under a post initially. I think it was like July 5th or July 6th. He posted a comment. It was like, I haven't been back in a year. My heart is with him. He was on my team or something like that. So he acted like he wasn't there for a year. You know what I mean? Yeah, the khakis is the uniform. You know that. I'm trying to see if it was in this one. And then again, as the psychologist said, he's like, you're over here. No, it was an attorney. He's like, you're over here complaining that you're getting harassed in a grocery store, but you're missing the point that a boy is dead. So somehow you're trying to equate getting harassed in a grocery store and not able to buy Gatorade when literally this mom goes home and can't see her kid. You know, like, I don't know. Granted, people can be really cruel and really mean, but who's being cruel and mean to you on the freaking island that's locked down? And I feel for that other lady, that girl named Bree, who's out there. I'm like, girl, they kill white women. You do know that, right? Like, literally, a white woman died trying to help people get rights to vote. I'm not seeing that line about the boat. Like, they literally killed that mom. I think she was like a mom of 5. She came down. I think she was a freedom rider or something. She came down to help with the voting, and they killed her because she wasn't being a good white girl. It's crazy how they police whiteness. Yeah, it must be that second video that they have now reposted because it's not coming up. Like, because this is them talking about being harassed. Like, I'm going to get grocery and, yeah, I'm not seeing anything about, don't you think if we were on the boat, they cut that out. Y'all saw that big old jump. And then, like everybody was saying, like I said, they're watching creators' videos because creators are like, you're not even expressing any kind of remorse. You're not even, saying like, how did he die? Or Brock Turner, like that was like the worst. The man got caught running inside of a unconscious woman, caught by 2 men, caught in the act, and he only got 6 months and time served because you didn't want to ruin his life. That chick has to live with the fact that her body was violated. 3 men saw her body who shouldn't have seen her body. She had to go through a trial, get humiliated, and then you care about Brock Turner and his little 6 months of life in. And this is another interesting thing. Okay, so as I was saying, the video that J. Megan had was totally AI, y'all. Totally AI. Yeah, he was definitely telepathicing. He was like, shut the F up. Like, shut up. Okay. Because this is some of the stuff that I saw on J. Megan's video. I'm gonna show you real quick. I want to read on why the hell they're doing this, right? Other people think they're just trying to muddy the water, which, yes, that's definitely part of it. PR thing, they're trying to make sure there will be no viable jury that will, they're trying to get their story out. So, but like this was on J. Megan's video. You see, you can't read his shirt. You can't read his shirt. He has that weird face. His, his face was like they like cutouts. The Tatum show had like weird text. You see, he's a cutout. You don't even see his like. I mean, a lot. He got gray hair. Here you can read it a little bit, but all the text is missing. Like there's a red New York under Sag Harbor, and then there's a year. There's another word, and then a year 1707. Like you can't read any of that. There's the Cox guy. You can't see it, but his hand looks decrepit and dead. Then you have this boy. He doesn't look like the same boy, and then the stars look weird. Like if you go back to her video, you'll see that there are issues here. And you see at one point the stars turn into squares. So I don't know. And like, and then on top of that, he's wearing the same shirt he wore on this beach thing. This is the interview I'm talking about when he points down. Like, why would we just leave Nolan there? But he's pointing down. I'm like, what are you talking about? Down. So he's wearing the exact same shirt on this new interview. And see, that doesn't even look like him. You get me? Like, it just doesn't look like him. So, that's the video that J. Megan actually had. And I'm like, what's wrong with her video? So that's why I went to look for it here. Okay, you saw it too. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to this transcript one more time to make sure it's not this video. It's a countrywide news.
This is a countrywide news story that is just blown out of proportion. And
oh yeah, so what I was saying is that they're watching these people's videos breakdowns. So now they're like, I wish I never went to the island, because people said like, why don't you regret going to the island? Why don't you wonder what happened to him? And so there are certain like key points they're hitting, and then on top of that, this dude is leading them. He's leading them into whatever they're saying, and it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you like, you really suck as an officer. Even an ex-officer, you would think you know how to conduct yourself. Oh my God, it's just so horrible. So I want to know though, and that's where I'm gonna go in the reading with this next. It's like, what the f is going on? But I'm still looking for this thing.
But this stuff wouldn't have been as viral or gone.
Yeah, like Warren acts like he can't breathe. Like he seriously is like looking like, what are y'all gonna say? I hope you say what I want you to say. And then the other lawyer guy, he looks bored the entire time. He's not paying attention. He's dressed in a sweatpants instead of like as a lawyer. Like, the optics on this is weird as hell to me. It's just really weird.
All over the country at this point. I mean, this is a countrywide news story that is just blown out of proportion. And the fact that it was our best friend and it's not what people are saying it is
yeah, and then Warren blinks weird. I don't know if y'all saw that. You see the video, so she was saying, here are those boys being so casual about a friend that passed. Yeah, in shorts and a shirt, like, I mean, a hat. Like, it's crazy. But, like, look at his like, the way he's blinking. This dude is so nervous of what's coming out of his mouth, which is interesting. And this is the only guy, I think, who did not have on beads. And he ends up with those red beads that Nolan was wearing, allegedly for entertainment purposes. But, like, watch his, like, his eyelashes. It's so weird because you see him blinking like an alien, actually.
that is just blown out of proportion.
See how that one's, like, super slow?
The fact that it was our best friend and it's not what people
Isn't that weird?
Is what hurts the most. I mean,
But he looks so stressed, like, what's coming out your mouth, bro? Yeah, it's really interesting. But like I said, he looks like he belongs in hoods. Hoods and riding at dawn. Yeah, it's weird.
our brother. I mean, straight up.
And then, like, he's in New Balances. I mean, I know that's the quote-unquote white dad uniform, but you're in public. These little thick legs. Dang, why is his leg so thick? What is he, like 5'4"? He's got to be short. He's got to be short. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. What happened? Yeah, blown out of proportion. Your friend's, like, literally dead. Your brother is literally dead. And you're talking about, it's blown out of proportion. Baby. What happened to the boy? Wait, why are all their legs weird? Sorry. I know visually, like, what's close to the camera is big. Hold on, this is so weird. Look one more time. Sorry. Look at, I don't know who this is. This isn't Bart. I don't know who this kid is. Look at his leg. What the hell is going on? Oh. What is that? What in the world is going on? I don't know. There's something strange in the neighborhood. And then you see this one. You thick old little legs. These little New Balances. Ugly ass New Balances. Okay, anyway. Yeah, he's got to be 5'4". That's short. Look, he doesn't even have a lap. These kids at least have a lap. He doesn't have a lap. He's got to be like 5'2". I'm sorry. He's short. And then you have Mr. Jody Watley here. Like, are you serious? Cutoff jeans, sweetie? Tight cutoff jeans? You kind of sweet, Mr. Tatum. Yeah, he's got to be like 5'2", 4'11". He's short. He's really short. But what's with that leg? Anyway, so I think they cut the video. Honestly, I do. I think they cut the video because it's easy to go in and cut off the end, add a little thing on the back, and then go to another video. That other video was just dropped, 7 hours ago. 7 hours puts you at 6, 9 o'clock. This premiere of this video was August 10th, 2026, which is weird because it's counting as one day. Hold on, let me see. Did it drop at midnight or something?
To be honest, sometimes I actually have no idea what's going on until I open Monday.com. And boom, everything's there. Statuses, timelines.
No,
budgets,
it's still counting as one day ago. Premiered August 10th, 2026. It is officially everywhere August 12th. So that's weird. I feel like busting loose, busting loose. And not Tatum selling shirts, not today, Satan. I love Jesus. Oh, he knows his audience. I support Erica Kirk. He knows his audience. There's no way he believes. Oh, he got a big T-Rump face coaster for $6. When I say grifter, you found one. What?
They're really
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing at all that part of the boat thing that we just saw is in this one. And as you saw in the part 2, they cut that baby. They cut that baby. Two witnesses, very reliable, Ocean Springs. They were gone at the time. Thousands of people, no trees. But I'll tell you one thing, that little girl, Bree, she's not a little girl, she's a woman.
I think ever since it happened,
She's walking all over Ocean Springs, and she's like, camera, 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 camera.
what we would call Shonda. And I had the opportunity to go to Horn Island today with Tyler, Warren, and Jeff.
And then he's like, my phone didn't work okay, and that was the other thing. Oh God, I wish I could find it. It might be in my book bag, but hold on. I feel like busting loose. Okay. Nope. Anyway, I can't find it. Oh, sorry. Today, what a day. Anyway, people act like they don't make phone holders for beaches. I always take my phone holder to the beach. So here we go. It's next to me. This is what you do. You put your phone in one of these, and you don't have to worry about it getting wet. You know, you could take pictures, everything, by putting your phone in one of these. So, these aren't new. I had this with like a Android, and I haven't had an Android since 2013. So these are not new things. they've existed for years. I would think people who can afford boats and shit can put a phone in a pocket, you know? Anyway, so they're like, I wouldn't want to get my phone wet. That's why you get one of these. They're not new. Anyway, like, it's crazy to me. Yeah, he's an extraordinary grifter because he knows who his audience is. You see all the clothes that he has for sale. Been around the world and oh Lord. He's probably drives an enormous truck too. Yeah, and it probably has stairs. It probably has stairs, like 3 of them, that he has to step up and get into his truck. Okay, so let's read on these boys real quick. What is the point? What is this plan? And then we'll go to Nick's really quickly to go back over the Clancy case. And then we'll move forward. Child. This is definitely about being a star. This is definitely about being a star, not an assailant, a star. And plants and seeds to harvest because they know that they're likely going to be indicted. Oh, so something else that they said in one of these interviews is they said something about I could bet my, when they were talking about, there was somebody, I don't know if it was them, it was somebody close to their case. I think it's the other lawyer, the actual Cox guy. And he was on an interview where they bring up what can you tell us? Because apparently the white people of Ocean Springs are talking to the red leaning places. Like they're letting information out. Yeah. Otterbox was my very first one. You know what I mean? So for them to be talking about, oh, you wouldn't, there's some stress here. Somebody's worried. That's what we're doing. So we are definitely trying to muddy the water because we're worried. We're worried that everything that we're doing is about to blow up. Ooh. Speaking of blowing up, did you hear about Boebert's kid? Wow. Now, it's really interesting. Well, I was going to say, here's what the problem is. Because he was 18, the girl was 17. You can't help when you turn 18 if you're a senior and your person is still 17. You don't know that, right? However, apparently the video of them being very gross with their behavior, the video of them being very gross with their behavior was posted on Instagram. So it's like, who hates you enough to have posted it on Instagram? Because surely you know, as an 18-year-old boy whose mother is a government agent, that you don't post that online. So somebody hates him. Oh my God, the star came back. The star came back. That's interesting. Like literally, the star came back. Huh. Is that for him or is that for the Boebert kid? Definitely abuse here. Why does it feel like a Kim Kardashian type of thing? Like somebody wants to be a star. Somebody's busting. This is weird. Okay. I think we are talking about the Boebert kid because that's who I was shuffling on. Oh my God. This is definitely something a female did. Because look at this. There's a star. There's the hermit. There's a strength card. What is this? Another major, the devil. Huh. What the frick? And then, whoa, 6 majors in one go. 6 majors. Y'all saw the shuffling. What the hell? What's with Lauren's kid? His phone was hacked. His phone was hacked? His social, his phone, his phone. Oh, shit. Did Lauren, whatever her name is, did Boebert vote against something she shouldn't have voted against? That's a hacking. The Ace of Swords in reverse. That's a hacking. Why'd they go after her kid? Did she divorce that man? Because they brought it to light. There's the star card shining, like making that a focus. The hermit here, somebody's searching for information, searching for something. There's the devil at play here, so this was not a benevolent thing. And the strength of this and the Wheel of Fortune is you're not going to be able to change the course of this action. I'm going to get you. And the cards that hit the table were the Justice and the Queen of Swords. Did Lauren vote against something? This feels like retribution, but it's using her kids. Oh, let me see. Epi, whatever. You're right. November 18, 2025. She played a key role in forcing a House vote Tuesday on the measure that would release the files. Girl. They got her back. And they went through her child. Because he's getting arrested on child exploitation. He was 18. The girl was 17. But because her video has hit the internet, they're counting it as sexual exploitation. I think that's the wrong charge to get this boy, because he was essentially a boy. He's 21 now, because he's 21. He's 21 now, and the fact that he's 21 now, it sounds bad. However, when he and the girl were together, they were 18, 17. It's the fact that it got posted. And she's running again. Oh, that's right. She's running again. Girl, they trying to get you. But I hate that they're doing it through her son. I don't know if he's a good kid or not, because apparently he's had a lot of charges of some other stuff. But this is the most egregious, I think. Wow. They went through her kid. This was definitely a hack. Why you still got this on your phone? Oh, wow. Okay. His ex-girlfriend went. Where do you say ex-girlfriend? Where's the rest of the words? Tyler, the calls always come from inside the house, birds of a feather. I mean, come on. The boy, first of all, I can't believe y'all having sex like that at 18, 17. That's crazy. I just told you, I'm a prude. But, oh, shoot, 2 more earthquakes. Huh. Somebody was saying something about his girlfriend went, but I'm not seeing it. Anyway, yeah, they definitely hacked him and put it on the internet. So basically, he and the girl are casualties of this thing. Wow. And they're saying exploitation of the child. Like, they were of legit age together. I definitely feel, judging by this, he was hacked. And it's like they went after her. as being on the law, being part of Congress, and this feels like justice against her. Definitely a hack. Oh my God, I'm getting chills all the way through my body. And they're like, we're not done. Like this Wheel of Fortune card, which is the last major arcana that I got, is showing, oh, we're still going. We're still going. I don't feel sorry for them necessarily, but her son and the girl catches a stray from this, because now that girl stuff is all out there. I don't know who saw it. I'm sure somebody caught it and recorded it and kept it, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's look at all this major here. And it started with the star. So they're definitely highlighting something. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 majors. And it definitely has to deal with her position in the White House, and they don't want her to win. They want her dropping out. I don't know who's doing that, but it could be, I don't know, because that's the King of Wands there. I mean, children are children. Everything is hackable, especially by those Blue Star people who now have access to all iPhones and, honestly, also Androids. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. You can research it yourself because they are the... But this was definitely an attack against her. So, to catch strays... Now, he has a string of other things, he had, I think, robbery, breaking in. Like, he had 22 counts of something. But this right here, this is the stuff that follows you for the rest of your life. Especially if they're calling it child stuff. And it's like, technically, yes, because the girl was 17. But technically, that was between a 17 and 18-year-old together. And it wasn't child exploitation that way. But whoever dropped that under his account, yeah. There's some very interesting things about this. There definitely is. Oh, girl, yes. There's definitely a team against them. There's going to be some cyber hackings that's going to be happening to a number of these people. She was 4. They said she was one of 4. Who are the other ones? Hold on, let me look at who the other ones are, because I got a feeling we got some more people. Lauren. I wonder if Massey's clean. I need to look at him. But they already went after Massey. They got rid of him. Lauren. Massey. Rokana. Well, Rokana doesn't count because he's not GOP. Marjorie is gone. They're not done with her, though, because she just dropped. So basically, she took their retribution away from them. So they're not done with her. And then we have Nancy. Ooh. Well, we got to look at Nancy right quick. Oh, we got to look at Nancy. I don't know. Massey feels kind of clean. Like, he feels like, I'll tell my own dirt. Thank you very much. Hold on. Let me pull this back up so I can read better. This is interesting, you guys. Let me mute the tab. Okay. I do not want to be on a damn Tatum page. Get off. Go to me. Okay. Hey, Unc Gullert. I'm not an Unc, but okay. Hold on. Okay, so let me read your comments. Okay, Grifter Extraordinaire. Hold on. What comment set you on fire? Yeah. There's definitely a hunting going on, but the hunting is distraction. I was actually sitting out and thinking of this morning, and the hunting is distracting. Now, mind you, this distraction is heartbreaking. But it's literally about keeping us divided. Okay. What book broke you? I didn't see a book. I missed the book. What book broke you? Broke you. Then a little street justice needs to step in. We'll see if the street justice does come. Okay. It looked like they're all gonna have skin cancer. Yeah, their skin is red. This must have been after they went out to the island. I'm so sick of these men and guys. Did you see the video you shared today where she was saying these boys are so casual? No, I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. Blown out of proportion. Okay. Comments set me on fire. Absolutely crazy. White, straight male, and but it's not. It's more than that. It's also Southern, right? Now, mind you, there's so many differences all over this country, which is the great and the bad, right? But it's white Southern male entitlement because there's something more vice grip about it down here. Been around the world. They're all sitting, yeah, they're all sitting the same. They all are sitting like they have a third leg and not a pinky. I don't want to think of the children. I'm thinking of the short man. Okay. Right. I forgot who I was reading on when Boebert's son just stepped into place. Oh, we were supposed to read on the boys. Okay. The men. Why are you filming yourselves? I mean, and sadly, this is how kids like the kids learn how to take a stand against their parents' beliefs. Mills and Nark and Russell. It could definitely be Izzy because they do have they have ability to get in our phones, which is sad. That's why I haven't updated my phone at all. Like, I think I only had one update over the last year, and that's because it auto updated. And I was like, don't do that again. Because no, I don't agree to anything. I even took Siri off my phone because I don't want a mic listening to me. And I used to be like, hey Siri. Can't do that anymore. Chanel. Oh, she wrote a book? Aw, know my name. Oh man, I didn't know her name. Yeah, it's very suffocating down here. But there's a tower here, so they're definitely looking to end her, basically, Mortal Kombat. They're looking to end her. And if they have to go through her kid, so be it. The problem with her kid is that he was already dirty with all his little robbery charges and stuff. So now it just looks like more crime. This is beyond him, you know? So there's the death card in reverse. There's that greed merchant card. Here's her another death card here. So they're definitely trying to end her career. It's interesting though. There's a world end here. So there's an incomplete here. So maybe it's her run. They want her to drop out. There we go. Got it. Ooh, wow. They want her to drop out, and she don't want to because she is a dropout, right? So it's like this makes her feel like she's somebody. Like, you know, look, mama, I made it type of thing, and she gets a grift and get her money. You know, this way too. It gives her importance. It gives her status. So she is trying to really hold on to this. But y'all, I think she may have no choice. She might either drop out or they're going to take it from her. Because again, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. They might take it from her. There's a refusal here. There's a social contract broken because she didn't stay in line with the GOP. So there's definitely some manipulation here. Ooh, lovers. Is she about to get exposed for her own thing and become a star too? Whoa. And somebody got dirt on her. But it's like, it must be new dirt because all her dirt is dirt. All her dirt is, right, Jen? Like when I said dropout, I was like, oh, that's what it is. But her dirt is out. Like she talks, like her dirt bin came out, right? The whole dropout, the whole hand job in theater. But you know, it's like, but that's 4 death cards. This one, literally the death card. That's all 4 of them. And they're not going to stop until she does it. They're not going to stop until she does it. Yeah, this ain't good for her, child. This is not good for her at all. I don't care. She's the one who gave the tour leading to Jan 6, so I'm for cupping her. But I don't think her family should catch strays, you know. Her son has enough to do. And, you know, he's young. So honestly, I think like a lot of his... Okay, this is... I know y'all. This damn empathy thing. I don't feel him actually being a bad guy. I don't feel him being a bad kid. I feel like the robberies and all that stuff actually feels like attention seeking. I do not feel like he's a bad person. But this right here is lifetime. If he gets labeled with this CSA stuff, it's lifetime. And he'll never live it down. He won't be able to move certain places. You know what I mean? Like it's very constricting before his life even gets started, you know? His frontal lobe wasn't closed with the charges, with the robbery stuff and whatever. So it's not the same as him being Baron, right? He and Baron are the same age. It's not the same as that. Okay, there's some recovery here for him, though. Though I do see him getting stuck a little bit. But he should survive this. It's not his fault who his mother is. That's what I'm saying. It's not his fault who his mother is. Is that what happened to MTG, or did MTG have a leverage? Which one? MTG, her son was being threatened, apparently. There's something... Okay, so yeah, that ends her a little bit. She drops out, but she continues to survive. What is about... I want to go back to the boys, but let's get to MTG real quick. Oh, judgment. She's not going to... Yeah, she's not going to escape judgment. There's a world card here. So she's not going to escape judgment. Like, the story has to be finished. You don't get to be a bad guy and then get away. So I think the story of her story is going to have to be finished. She's going to have to meet for her Martha Stewart moment, you know. I think that's going to be a thing. She might rat on people. That's a thing. To save her own ass, you know. Like, where did you get that information from? That kind of thing. She's like, don't look at me. Like, do not look at me. I am not the star you need to be looking at. Okay. All right. What are we talking about with Marjorie? I never did take my new ones out the car. I'm like, why am I dealing with the old ones? It's all right, babies. I still love y'all, though. Marjorie. There's something about it, though. She's like, don't look at me for that, but look at me for this. There's some forward motion here that's going to be happening with her with regards to... There's a new campaign, a new marketing campaign that's coming out for her. What is this? What is this? She's not done. She's coming back. Yep. She's looking towards her future. She's looking towards her future. Again, wanting to hold on to being a star. What's her future? She's looking towards her future. Okay. There's a Wheel of Fortune here. Again, I don't think she's going to be able to escape consequences, but she might get away with a fine versus actual jail time. That's interesting. Probably because she gonna snitch. I feel like she might snitch. Because there's a 3 of Wands here in reverse. And that feels like some setbacks, some delays, or some messaging that goes a different way than we think it would. So what is MTG? That was me. Yeah, that's the Devil in reverse. She is released from them, but she is also manipulative little chick. This Queen of Swords here. It feels like she's trying to come off as Queen of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. She's trying to come off as level-headed, looking out for the American people, American first. Okay, show me MTG. Okay, let me go. All right. Okay. This is real interesting. I honestly feel like she might end up on a news station, to be honest. While we might get rid of Fox News, the next station will have her on. You get what I'm saying? And she'll be their legal analyst or some shit like that. Because I see a Queen of Pentacles. Whatever she's doing, it's going to be for the grift. It's going to be for money. And I think her freedom is going to come as an exchange of information. Additionally, I'll read what's around before I get to this one, because that one came out upside down. We have a Seven of Cups here in reverse. And so a Seven of Cups could be your mind made up versus having choices and illusion, delusion. I'm getting that her mind is actually made up about what she's going to do. We know that she was on a rebranding tour. It's really interesting that the star card's right behind here. So she's late. I think she's going to lay low for a second. Oh, and get some organization going against them. I think she's going to be leading a brigade against this. Okay, there's going to be a rebranding of the GOP by the group that breaks apart. They're going to rebrand them as manipulative, as uncaring, as greedy, as not for the American people, not looking out for the people, and that they need to be taken down. So I can definitely see that's kind of vigilante rebranding happening, and that I'm here for you. I'm for the people. I was against the pedo class. Like all, yeah. I hope not, because Tux is very much so, like, one, he doesn't actually own any of his accountability, right? Because he said, his little apology of, I fell for it, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes, I didn't do it intentionally. So for 10 years, you unintentionally been you? That's weird. And then something happened in Ireland between a white Irish person and a brown immigrant. And I think the brown immigrant stabbed the white person, if it happened. I don't know, because as you guys know, America especially, and that other country, the Star, they are sowing dissent in everybody's countries. And if you notice, a lot of that dissent they're sowing is racial dissent, racial slash xenophobic dissent. All that's paid for from mainly two countries, us and the people we pay to pay us back. I don't know, it's weird. But a lot of that dissent mainly comes from us and them. Us and is, right? And so Tucker then puts out protect the white boys, like some shit like that. And it's like, see, you can't be trusted. Why is this a white boy thing instead of it being like, first of all, it's Ireland, so it's not even our business. So why are you there? And then that guy, the McGregor guy, the one who raped the woman or whatever, he's like, oh, we have to protect the white boys too, or whatever his accent is. And it was just like, see, I can't give you a chance, Tuck. You keep going back to being you. Tuck, you keep going back to being you. Tuck. So, and I don't know if that's you or if that is you, marketer you. Tuck, because he does the stupid boy thing so well. but he's really intelligent, and you can tell he's intelligent. But he does the sun face, the little dumb punched in the face look all the time. But when he was talking to that Is woman, and she was trying to nail him down to saying, doesn't Is have a right to live? And he's just dancing around the question. I'm like, oh my God, you are actually very brilliant. Fuck. That's bad. Because he's so smart. He's actually really, really smart and thoughtful and a grifter. And is he racist? I can't tell you because I think it could be marketing mostly. Because I think he goes home at the end of the day and be like, that was just a job, you know? But I can't trust him. So, but anyway, MTG's on something new. Definitely something new. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Why is that word coming out a lot with her? I got 2 8s, y'all. I got 2 8s and a 6 and a sword. Y'all know this particular 8 of Pentacles in reverse was our very first indication card of Shenanigans in November. Girl, is part of your new journey? Wait, what is your new... Hold on, because the messaging here is quick, fast, in a hurry. Are you... Whoa, what are you going to do? Because she got the 6 of Swords here, too. Sharing of information? Call for voter reform. I want to have free and fair elections. I don't want any foreign interference. All this platforming. Because look at her. Now, mind you, she's normally our Queen of Swords in Queen of Wands in reverse, but she's turning a new leaf. This is interesting. She's like, I left them because I come to something else, and it's the truth, the hand of God, blah, 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 blah. What do you have to do with that? I'm wondering. What are you picking up, Jen? What was that about? What was that about? It is a Trojan horse, for sure. Trying to sell a different way into the people's hearts. But what was that about? What is that about? If I speak up, nobody questions me about it. That's the 9 of Swords in reverse. And there's the exchange of information. Holy smokes. This is a good way for her to pick up some of America's white women. And other people too. Because, exactly, because if she starts going, you know what, guys, I believe you. I think you were right. People are going to go, oh my God, somebody believes me. This is an opportunity for her to have quite an interesting platform. You're here with JS too? What? If I see the King of Swords, I'll believe you guys. But there's definitely something about this White House. It feels like she wants to toss it up, especially because they kind of tossed her out. Especially when that man turned on her. Mind you, it wasn't him, right? But she didn't know that. She didn't know that. All she knows is she got cussed out. F Marjorie Taylor Greene, start a war, I don't care. And people still believe that was a real thing. Ooh, victory, victory, loud and repeated. This could work for her. It really could work for her. To reverse course on her messaging and to start calling out the shenanigans, the foolery. Like, look, you guys, they took your voice. And I feel like she's known this for a while, and she's been sitting on it for a while. Just resting on her laurels about it. But this is her way. That's crazy. 6 to 5. 6 to 5. Oh, because they will have a fit. The King of Pentacles in reverse. They would have a fit if she was to offer up this evidence. She is in Georgia, y'all. Because 6 is usually our pedo, the actual case. 5 is a death card. Loss, grief, disappointment. 4 is putting out to rest, introspection. There's a Knight of Wands, though. She got a lot of wands until we got to that part. Is this going to be the horse you drive on? And there they are. So we have Knight of Wands, Sun card in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. You stay with them 8s. 8s are what goes around comes around. And then there's the pedo class with the Lovers and the hidden agenda. Oh, shoot. There's exposure here. There's some exposure here because I see the leaks happening as well that will say that the Queen actually won. And yes, some of it will be foreign help. This is interesting. All right, let's see. Is she going to help expose the shenanigans? Evidence in regards to shenanigans. Is she going to help expose the shenanigans? Is Skylar West, is she going to expose the shenanigans? Is MTG going to expose? Oh, dear. Oh, she's getting warned to keep her mouth shut. I'll say that. 4 of Swords in reverse. She's definitely being warned to keep her mouth shut because she's done enough with this. With the 6 of Cups, our epi files. There's a King of Cups over here, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the upright. Hold on, what are we talking about? I'm not seeing King of Cups. You know, that's the EO possibly. But King of Cups could be Canada. Who else is King of Cups? No. Asaf. Whoa. Are you going to work with him? King of Cups is Asaf. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, is that if his election goes wrong? Because 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and then the 7 of Wands in reverse means being defeated. Disappointment and being defeated, and then having a collaboration here. Again, of Pentacles. That could be what this is. Because there's a Page of Pentacles here, and a Death card in reverse, and a Treason card in reverse. Okay. This is going to be after the November thing. Because there's a full walk away, the Hierophant, not surviving that, lacking courage. But the Sun shows up. Okay, so I think this is after November. So let me see. Good morning, Buki. Yep, Asaf is King of Cups. So, oh Jesus, it really is that. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm getting chills. It is something to do with Asaf in November. Holy smokes, it does have. Okay, show me MTG Asaf November shenanigans. Because, you know, shenanigans are to be expected. 8 of Wands, for sure. There's the 4 of Wands in reverse again. I think there's going to be icy intimidations in Georgia right around that time with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Y'all know that's Miller, and he's going to be a little pissed because his house, you know, his house is a little bit of a hoe house these days. Okay, so hold on. Oh, get it? Yep. Tower. Okay, she's going to question. She's going to help lead the questioning behind the November shenanigans of 26. There it is again. That extra examination, that looking at them. Oh my God. And then the Nine of Pentacles came out for the third time. I just didn't show it to you guys, but it kept staying there. You probably see it if you're on my replay. Whoa, this is weird. So is that what you're telling me? Is that she's going to help lead the charge against the shenanigans of November 26? Is she going to be one of the ones? Ooh, bruh. And it's her. Look. Oh my God. It's her, the Queen of Wands, telling the truth. What? There's the leaks. The truth about the shenanigans with the Ollie interference. And there's that file. And then there's that King of Cups in reverse about how Asaf might miss it. That's interesting. After the Queen of Cups is the incompleted world and the King of Wands and the evidence and defeating them. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I think she's going to be part of the charge of November 26 shenanigans. Y'all, we want November 26 shenanigans because it's part of the trap. Remember that. So even if you wake up the next day like, oh my God, I feel heartbroken, smile because it's necessary. Suze, hold on, girl. You might have something now. Because she got the house in Costa Rica, but she ain't living there. And she said it was a death threat of her children and stuff. I mean, viable death threats, because that matter. Look. There she is walking away. Yep. Oh, yeah. Look at that. She's doing a new thing. Page of Cups here. Queen of Evidence here. Is she wiretapped? And how she walked away. Absolutely. Making them think she was defeated. But she's been working on the side of right for a weird reason. Okay. And it's really because she got ousted. I really feel like you really talked bad about me. Now, you have to remember, this was coming since, what, May or something of last year? Because there's a Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles again, and the Ace of Swords. Mind you, they're all in reverse. However, all that feels like hidden, like masked. But there's definitely something that she's working with them on. Because there's her anxiety being alleviated. There's her working with them in secret. There is the Moon card, secret card, and being isolated from them. And then the non-victory, the doubt, the judgment, getting kicked out. And then here comes the cavalry against the devil as we get help and we move on. And we accept that help. Okay, all this is good. That's interesting. I think she is part of it. I think she is part of it. I think you guys are absolutely right. She's part of it. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I think you're part. Oh, gosh. I think you're part of it. Yeah, because there's Mr. Shenanigans. And then, again, the evidence of it, what he leaves behind, and they unlock the safe. And basically, we know the secret. We're going to know the secret. We're going to know the secret. Okay. Thank you, M. Thank you for the reading for MTG. The lady in her. I don't know. Because it's not like when you hear her say Jewish space lasers, you're like, you know what? I actually think you're wrong anymore because the ketamine guy calls them space lasers. And he's talking about his satellites. So maybe the Jewish space lasers you've heard about are actually satellites pointed towards certain countries. Whoa. Is that what that is? Wait a second. Now I'm remembering that Ira post of we can't reach you to hurt you. What are your... It said you hid Sean. What? Is your phone like touching? Do. Unhide her. Okay. I unhid her. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Sean, we ain't hide you, girl. We unhid you. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. It said you hit her. I was like, what? Do. It's original. Oh, there's no, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, because all she said was, I'm already smiling. That's so weird. Okay. Sean, come back, girl. Hopefully you still see us. Okay. Do. Somebody like, can you at her name? That way she knows. It's interesting. All right, so let's look at Nancy. Oh, here she comes. You know you got a jerk. Okay, Nancy Mace. Show me Saw. Lady Saw. Not Lady Saw, because that's somebody for real. What do they have up their sleeve for her? Because if they went after Boebert. Oh, hold on. Okay. There's something they're sitting on with her. Ooh. There's something they're sitting on with her. About somebody she's in relations with. And I don't think we're talking America first here, people. Because look who we see relations. We got a star and an empress. That's vodka and the blue country. So Nancy. What's with this thing you got going on, girl? Because now you're talking about Yuki. Now you're talking about Yuki. There's a King of Wands here. Oh, man. This is a leader. I don't know if we ever really got a card for Sunflower Country. I think maybe we used Queen of Wands for that because there is a sunflower in there. Oh no, did we lose Suze? Okay, there's a King of Wands here for some reason, and there's a Four of Cups. Some refusal. What did they offer you? They offered you something because there's a Two of Wands, and you're looking across the world here. This is some kind of planning. Somebody offered you something and you refused. What the heck is this about? Temperance is saying you're still going to have to pay for what you've been doing. You're trying to set yourself up. What are you trying to set yourself up for? Because this right here is what hit the table. And I said, what do they have on you? There's some secrets. The Four of Pentacles, there's some secrets that's in lockdown on Nancy. And I think it got something to do with that star and that vodka. There's an Eight of Wands here and a Six of Wands here and a Girl, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wands right off the bat for her. All of them in reverse. Then you got another fire card in the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you got 6 fire cards right off the bat in reverse for you. Nancy, they got plans for you. And it looks like some kind of messaging you ain't gonna like. But it's interesting. There is a 9 of Cups here. But, girl, they got secrets on you. They're finna let something out about you. Something out. That 8 of Wands said they're gonna let out the secret. This secret is gonna come and try to shake up your world. And you going against Vodka by going for Yuki? This ain't a smart move here. There's a 6 of Wands here saying that you're not victorious. Is she up for thing this year? Is she up for the thingamabob? Like, is she ready? Sorry, my nose is getting stuffed again. It's original. No, she was last year. Oh no, she lost her primary? Oh, she was running for governor. Oh. But does that mean she get to stay in the house? Does that mean she stays in the house? Oh no, it says her career is up in the air. Okay, so they did get you a little bit by defeating you for governor. Leaving an uncertain future. So this is why you switch her. Does that mean she has to leave, right? Because wouldn't you have to give up your seat or something in order to run for governor? I think that does mean that. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know who sent the Uncle Alerts. Ah, you're hearing Ladybug. But there's something else here. Because basically, I think she's out of her seat. Because she ran for governor. Did Ladybug give her info? Girl, yeah. Let's see. Did Ladybug give her info? I think we did that. We're about to go to Nick's, y'all. We're going to wrap this up. I guess it doesn't hurt to look at the traitors of of the GOP. I do want to wrap up with the boys, but we can do that with Nick's. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me. Why is she switching seats? Why is she switching up? Not switching seats. Why is she switching up? There's a star thing. Why is she switching up? Is she being a spy? I think she's spying, you guys. I think she's spying. The Star Country and then the Knight of Pentacles. I think she's spying. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I think she's spying. 9 of Pentacles. She's getting paid. She's spying. Is she spying? Is that what's happening? Is Nancy spying on Yuki? Because it's so left field. I think they said she got like, okay, yeah. There's a maybe to it, but I think, yeah, there's a 2 of Wands there. Again, looking into the other place of the world. There's a yes here with the Queen of Swords. This is interesting because we got an 8 and a 9. One feels trapped and one feels not so trapped. And then we got a walking away and we got the refusal. But then we have a failed partnership. Okay, so I think that's what the deal is. So let's look at that exactly. Is she a spy? Yuki is sunflower country. Blue and yellow. Is she spying on the sunflower for the star? Is she spying on the sunflower? There's a Trojan horse. Is she spying on the sunflower for the star? Is she spying on the sunflower, because they got something over her, for the star? Is she basically taking over for Lindsay? Is she spying on the sunflower for the star? I do. So let's see. This is weird. So there's a 5 of Pentacles. Insecurity. There's a 4 of Wands. Not being in good graces with the house. Then there's a 5 of Cups. It's a minor arcana, death card, loss, grief. But there's a 4 of Cups in reverse, which is a new opportunity, embracing that. But the 9 of Cups, that's the merchant, and the 7 of Pentacles. I think she is. I'm going to try to get clearer on that. I could be wrong in the way that I'm reading this, but there's a moon card here. There's the hermit searching for something. There's the greed. And then there's the, hey, Nicole, hidden thing. And like I said, the 7 of Pentacles, like planting. Is she APAC money? Because it feels like they're calling in their favor. Because there's the King of Cups in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and then the 6 of Swords. I think they're calling in a favor. I think they're calling in a favor. Yeah, because even the Fool card, which tops that deck, is in reverse. There's a lot of reversal here. And then what just showed itself is the Devil card, the 5 of Wand card, and then delivering up the evidence card of the Page of Pentacles. I think so. I think she is, but we're going to nix that. Let me write that down real quick. I'll put spy next to her. And then MTG, we're putting November Shenanigans. And then let me look at Massie real quick, because we're looking at the Traitor 4. The Traitor 4. What are they going to do to Massie? Or are they done with Massie? Huh. Okay. There's a King of Swords here. And a 10 of Cups in the upright. And then there's a Queen of Wands. Now y'all know, Queen of Wands is MTG. It's also Ira, but it's MTG also. So remember y'all were asking about the Jack connection, and the Jack connection comes out immediately. Or is this Massie himself? Is he a lawyer? Is Massie also a lawyer? Or a Gemini or something, air sign? Where's my resident astrologer? Becky, where are you, girl? What you mean? Okay, he's January 13. That is a Capricorn. So he would be an earth sign, I think. So that's not that. He's a lawyer. Okay. I mean, It makes sense here. Leadership, objectivity, whatever. And it's interesting too. It says the Ira War could be T Rump's biggest and most costly blunder. That's from Massie. That could be Ira also. And then again, talking about that WAR. That's so weird. He was married from 1993 to 2024 and then married somebody else in 2025. It's not like you're a good guy. Well, I don't know how your marriage went. I have nothing to do with that. What the hell? What the hell, Deontay? He's anti-MAGA. That's funny. So now he's come out swinging. Okay. Okay. It says, like he did a tweet, because that's what we still call it. It says, here's the executive order ending the Department of Education 18 months ago. Guess what? It still exists and it's still wasting money. What a sad MAGA joke. Okay, so, yeah, he's definitely a leader, definitely within Congress. There's definitely a partnership here. That partnership could be between him and MTG. I do think that is a thing. Now, I don't know if they're done with him. They just made an enemy out of him. So, who is... Okay, show me Massie real quick, please. What is going to happen with him? Okay. I think he's getting back in. There's a Four of Wands here. I feel like he's going to get back in. It looks like he has plenty of VOTESs. I think he's getting back in. This is really interesting, though, because there's an 8 of Swords and a 3 of... Oh, okay. And then the Queen of Wands again. And then the 5 of Pentacles, and then the Star, and then the Judgment, and then the 4 of Swords. Okay, what are we talking about? And then there's the partnership with him and MTG again. Being released from the devil, having a new start. There he is, King of Swords. Again, happy people, happy Congress. I think he's coming back. He is going to manifest something big. He's going to bring some temperance to the land, and he's not going to rest up on these files. He's definitely in cahoots with someone. It is MTG, yes. Oh, I'm getting chills on one hand. It feels like they're trying to bribe him, and he's refusing. They're trying to keep him quiet. There's a 10 of Swords here. I think it's going to cost him something, though. I think it's going to cost him something big. That brings me back to this 3 of Swords and this 8 of Swords. For all these good cards, these two popped up. Is this what you're going to help us do? Oh, she passed away and he got married right away? That's weird. I mean, love is love, but let her get cold in the ground, I guess. There's something interesting here. I don't know what this 8 of Swords and 3 of Swords is about with him. It doesn't feel too bad. It feels like they're going to try to do stuff to him. And he's like Teflon. He's a businessman, right? Yeah, he's a politician and an engineer. Oh, tech. Whoa. What kind of engineer? What kind of engineer were you, sir? He went to MIT, where he worked technology that lets computers simulate touch. What? Oh, he's an Appalachia Boy. I know Vance must piss you off. Oh, he has a nice signature. I don't know. I just felt really nice about him. That's weird. Um, Sensible devices allows users to feel digital objects that appear on a screen. Oh, would that be for blind people? Based on technology he invented while in school. Oh my God, you're a genius. Design of a 3 degree of freedom. You're a genius. Won a $30,000 MIT student prize for inventors. $10,000. Oh, wow. But are you a safe genius? Huh. I'm so ambivalent with him, I swear. Okay, he used to be a Tea Partier? Hmm. Okay. Aw. So Massie really don't have two F's to give. I mean, he got his woman, but whatever. That he just married. I don't know. Oh, he's already put his hat in for the House 2028? Oh, it does say he is running for House again. Why would you choose House again, honey? Are you just trying to play safe? Okay, there's something here with him. Um, Now that I know it's tech, this 8 of Swords and this 3 of Swords is looking a little different. Okay, you are brokenhearted. So okay, on one level. Why would you file for 2028 and 2026? I don't know. Why would you do that already? And of course he moved on. Okay, so let's see what cards flipped over. There's a 7 of Swords here. Facing the Piper. I don't know. This feels like a personal vendetta here. Because there's a Lover's card in reverse as well. It's weird. I feel like... Okay, we did get... I think I remember us getting that the files thing was a personal vendetta. And I think that's still it. Like, it's still weighing on him. The 10 of Wands in reverse is this files thing is a personal vendetta. I wonder if he's going to use something to do with tech in order to expose shit. Because look at this. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. It's like reestablishing his own values, his own system. I feel like his first wife has something to do with it, considering all the death cards that just showed up. It does feel like there's something there because of the death cards and moving on. What happened? Okay. Can you show me, is he going to set something up? There he is again. There he is again. The 10 of Cups. I think he's going to win the seat, whichever seat he ends up going for real. But there he is, King of Swords. His job is to expose this corruption, the greed, and the files. There's something here with regards to, it's kind of like I gave you a chance to do this yourself. And now I'm going to have to help you do it. There's a Knight of Swords in reverse, but also that he's going to be operating under the truth, the guidance, the light of that. Again, working with somebody to deal with those files and to topple those who don't belong in government. he's not afraid of a fight. He has a personal problem here. He's definitely, and not personal problem, but like a personal, this power. There we go. Personal power. This is definitely personal. And I'm just getting straight up cards for him. Like there's a King of Wands. He's a leader. He's showing people how to be. This is wild. I don't think he's a libertarian. But he's not them. Yeah, so he's definitely going to be working with MTG. I don't think he wants to work with Boebert. I don't think that's a thing. But there's a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. I think he's going to be exposing the people. He's working on exposure. That's what, because there they are. He's working on exposure. He's working on freeing the survivors. He feels like he has a covenant with them that he has to do, because there they are, the survivors. And he's refusing to back down, no matter how many knives people throw at him or what they try to do. He's been through too much. He's a real Appalachia boy. What do you mean he has them? What is that getting for you? Because there's a Three of Wands, victorious, 8 of Wands, Fool card, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Look at how good his cards are, bro. Like his cards are all good. And they're all fire. He ain't sleeping. The only slow cards here are the Pentacle cards, but that's because he's like, he's not my cup of tea, but he can sit at the table. What are you getting for the he has them? How's that coming to you? He's protected. Yeah, I think you're so right. He's definitely protected. He's an Appalachia boy. That means he got the real stuff, the real mystical. Yeah, he's definitely in a covenant here, and he's definitely nurtured and watched over. This, I think, is his wife angel, but I don't know why he voted with them all this time, but he seems like he's guided by a different principle. He's guided by a different principle. He's going to be all brakes, no gas. He's not going to be backing down. It feels like he's just going to keep going forward. Like I said, he already put his hat in the ring for 28. He's like, I'll be back. I will be back. Okay, so, but why House again? Why not Senator at that time? It's like he's content to be in his thing. That's the third time, though, this 10 of Swords is out. So it feels like they are out to try to silence him and keep him down. But he's good. I think they see him as a traitor. That's what it is. But yeah, he's convicted. Like, he has his own convictions. So he doesn't mind walking away this time, especially because he saw how rowdy people were around him. He feels perfectly strong in what he's doing. He's not indecisive at all. And what they meant for evil is coming out for good. I think he's going to be fine here. Like, he didn't commit treason. He's not worried about it. He's not worried about it at all. He's going to be Gucci. He's going to be gold. He's pretty much in there, like swimwear. Like, he just pretty much is. I don't even think he has a campaign. Yeah, he definitely has protection. All right, so that's interesting. And let's just do Rokana real quick, and then we're done. Rokana. Mr. Brown Man. I know they want you. Okay, fine. He switched up the cards on me for this. Okay. I said Clays. All right, Rokana. Alrighty. I keep meaning to be a YouTuber in some kind of way, but I can't. Like, hit like, subscribe, share. You know, if you want to talk to us, you have to be a subscriber for 20 minutes. So you might as well hit it now, so next time you can talk with us. You know, all the things. Interesting. So I got a Six of Pentacles here, but in reverse. So I'm not sure what we're talking about here. There's a Three of Wands in reverse, but there's a Magician card. There's a Strategy card. Okay, they're coming after you, buddy. They are going to come after you. They're a little busy right now, but they're going to come after you. So there's a Three of Wands in reverse. There's a Six of Cups in reverse. They don't like you for that. There's a Page of Wands in reverse. There's a Nine of Cups in reverse. There's a Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're going to come after him. Arrow. What are they going to do for you? Oh, man. They're going to come after you, buddy. He's slamming the AI data centers. He's criticizing he and AOC criticized the 24 Democrats' action after 24. Yeah, they're going to try to dead your career, sir. So interesting. I don't really see news for him. He has the mom vibe. Yeah, but he's more of a capitalist progressive, and I don't have a problem with that. Like, we obviously need people to make money. We just do. Yeah, he's what they call a progressive capitalist or something like that. And that's fine. I think we need all kinds of different people. They think they can money outrun Lady Karma. These folks should be packing and trying to... You think, right? I'm like, if I was criming, I would crime from afar. I'd be out of here. But nope, they're still here. But this is really interesting, though, because here's a King of Cups, right? So he's a Virgo. So I don't know if that counts as cup. Virgo is Earth, too? I don't know what Virgo is. Air? I don't know. No, it's not air, because I'm an air. I don't know. Are they Earth? I think Virgo's Earth. But there's a death card in reverse here. So while he is emotionally stable, like, he's essentially a good guy, right? And I kind of feel like they don't really have secrets on him. So it's weird. There's some way that they're going to try to dead his career, but I don't know what it's going to be. There's definitely some kind of secret. Either I think they're going to concoct one, or they're going to blow one up that isn't like really a secret. This is Ro. Connor. It's like they're going to try really hard to get him for something. Because there's a Fool card here. There's an Eight of Cups in reverse here. I don't think it's going to work, is basically what I'm saying. I don't think whatever they're going to try to do is working. It is definitely the petal class who's doing it. Because there's the Three of Cups there. They're the ones doing it. There's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. Is he a citizen? Because Queen of Pentacles was my Christie card. And I was like, well, it's not her anymore. It's Mark Wine. And I'm like, he's still a queen. Oh, okay. Well, so, yeah. Is he? Oh, he is. Okay. So he's a citizen. He was born in Philadelphia. Okay. So this is why they're trying to take birthright citizenship too, because they want to get the people who are in Congress and null and void their ability to run for anything. Oh, they're Earth? Okay. Okay, so but that's really interesting. Temperance, I think he's protected as well. There's Temperance there. There's Lady K. I think she's in his corner. There's Justice in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Like I said, they're going to try to find something to come at him. And I swear, it feels really small. But y'all know, and Hunter said it, that what they need to do, the only thing they need to do is accuse you of CSA, and then you have to fight your way out of that accusation. So I do sense that they are going to back him into a corner, but it looks like he's going to be fine, you know, because there's the moon card, some kind of secret they concoct or whatever. There he is feeling a little isolated, and then he's like, you know what, I'm going to fight this shit, and then coming out on top of it, you know, having somebody back him up also, or this is himself, King of Pentacles, King of Earth, and the Six of Wands being victorious, the Nine of Swords in reverse, not having a care in the world. The Five of Pentacles is a little worrying. So they could mess up his run. I don't think he's going to have the money to run. But that's so far in the future. So is there anything are they going to be successful in any attack on him? Will they be successful in any attack on him? Okay. I don't think so. It does look manipulative, right? Whatever they're going to try to wield at him, this is an emotional card. Queen of Cups. So they might try to come at him. Xenophobically, maybe? But I don't think it's going to work because he's already built his own legacy. Ten of Pentacles, people will always remember that he's one of the ones fighting for the victims. There's a Five of Pentacles here in reverse. And it is going to cause him some stress, though, just for a moment. There's a Nine of Wands. There's a King of Pentacles in reverse. But then he comes out of it. So that looks like a bumpy road coming, but I don't think it'll be successful. He's just a good guy. That could be it. Is like, I think a lot of people have become apathetic to them, right? It's like, oh my God. Like now it's like, okay. It's like y'all have grifted and crimed, and I'm getting chills behind that. Like y'all have grifted and crimed so much that now if you say something like, he didn't pay his taxes, we're going to be like, okay. You know, he walked out on not giving a tip. Okay. Like, it's like, okay. You, like, literally made how many billions as resident? You had a senator who was dead by all accounts, and you still collected a paycheck. And you still screwed us over by putting in the grifter, the I don't even know what you call Blanche. You know, because he only won by one. And it's like, was the one missing just Mitch? Like, who did not, let me see, who didn't vote for? Okay, Susan voted no, Lisa voted no. All the Democrats, what? All the Democrats voted no? That's interesting. And Mitch did not cast one. Okay, you're real smart, because that right there would have got your ass, for real, if you had let him do that. Okay. Susan's still gonna lose. And what? It could be, but oh, I did see Pentacles. I was gonna say I didn't see Pentacles. It definitely could be. It definitely could be Pentacles. It definitely could be a money situation. I think it's gonna have to be money. And it's still going to be like, okay. Like, for a minute, you know, it'll be something, but like I said, it's going to cause him worry. I think they're going to create something, to be honest. Anyway, let's do Nick's and then we're done. Because, god dang, how did it get to be this time? Oh, God. Okay. All right, you guys. So we're going to try to do our reading outside tonight when we do our member and subscriber readings. So we're going to sit outside under the Perseids and the other stuff. The Perseids and the other stuff. Okay. And all right. Hello, my homie. It's time for... Oh, I'm going to go get my other mosquito lamp stuff. It worked tonight, so I'm definitely going to do it for tomorrow. I mean, it worked last night, so I'm going to do it for tonight. Okay. Politics with Nyx. Are you ready? All right, so back and forth is a yes. Oh, you're feeling a little vibration today, my friend. Okay. And show me a no. Make it wide, please. Thank you. Okay, left to right is a no. Am I wearing a green ball gown? Am I wearing a green ball gown? And that's a no. Am I wearing dark sunglasses? And that's a yes. Alrighty, let's ask these questions rather quickly. Hopefully we get good, clear answers, my Nyx baby. I forgot what we're asking. Oh, really quickly. Is Nancy a spy? Is Nancy Lady Saw? And y'all see that's a yes. Okay. Is Nancy a spy for the Blue Star Country? Why'd you stop? Hold on. Oh, did y'all see that Sammy Altman is one? He's one for the Blue Star. He was on the MOSID list. Anyway, is she a Blue Star spy? Is she spying for the Blue Star? Is she spying for vodka? Interesting. So she's not spying for vodka. Huh. Is she spying for Izzy? It's not answering. Is she spying on Sunflower Country for us so that we can share intel with Izzy? That's a yes. So, is the U.S. the third party between her and the actual country she's spying for? Is she aware that the U.S. is a third party? Yeah, she's not dumb. Okay. All right. So, no, she's not dumb. She's spying for us, and then we're relaying this information, which is interesting because I would think they wouldn't need us. Is she spying on Yuki? Is her change of heart about Yuki the Sunflower Country? Is there change of heart about continuing to spy? Wait, hold on. I said that weird. Is there change of heart about Sunflower really a cover for her spying? You're vibrating. It's a slight yes. I wonder if spy is the wrong word. I don't know what else to call it. Any version of spying. Is she doing that? Okay. That's a yes. Okay, let's put it this way. Is she honeypotting? I don't know why she would be a honeypot, but is essentially she trying to be like honeypotish? Not necessarily a spy, but some. I mean, I still would call it a spy, right? Wow. I heard she did choose against them. Yeah. I heard she did lately. Yeah, there's something honeypotish about it, but it's like, ew, saw as a honeypot, but I guess that's just me. So is it just like using friendship of country to country? Like, I guess that's like how I see honeypot. Because she's an ugly woman. Like, I'm not even going to lie. She has too much, there we go, reconnaissance, I guess, is like, she had too much work. So, like, her face is weird. So is she, like, doing recon for the blue star? See, that's the better yes. That's the better yes. They got a stronger yes there than necessarily spy. Okay. And is she doing it at the U.S.'s instruction? Yes. Okay. Because it doesn't make sense for her to pivot. It just does not make sense for her to pivot. And now it does. Okay. So now let's move on to MTG. MTG is, oh, chills. Why? Is MTG going to be instrumental in looking at November 26 shenanigans? Will MTG be instrumental in looking at November 20? Look at this, yes. Okay. Okay. Is she going to be on the side of good in helping to show that November 26 was shenaniganed? That's a big yes, too. Is she going to help Ossoff? And another big yes. Matter of fact, even the pendulum is like pointing directly at yes. It's not even trying to swing backwards. It's trying to like go forward for the yes. Oh, wow. Okay. Is she working with, I don't know. Will she be working with Jack? Doesn't Jack have something on Georgia? Is she working with Jack? That's a no. What about Brian? Will she be working with Brian? That guy, the other guy from the FIB? Okay, I don't know who's on that. I have no idea who's on looking at shenanigans, but has she been spoken to by leaders who are no longer in office? Has she been spoken to by leaders who are no longer in office, such as Barry, Hills, Cammy? Is she being spoken to, like, to do good for country? There's something, okay, there's a slight yes to this. If y'all have a better way to ask the question, that would be great. The second most active defense stock trader. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Is there a benevolent shadow government coming together made of different parties? Is there a benevolent shadow government coming together made of different parties? That's a yes. For the purpose of upsetting the current regime. Ooh, that's a bigger yes. Is MT part of it? And a huge swing. Okay. Is Thomas part of it? Is Thomas part of this shadow to the shadow? Is Thomas also, it looks like yes. Thomas is also part of it. Have they been approached by that King of Wands, Mr. Barry, Mr. Leo? And that's a yes. Interesting. Okay. Are they going to try to take Massie down further? Will they be trying? Yeah. Okay. Will he survive whatever they throw at him? That is another big yes. Does he want to see the country destroyed? Trying to see if I'm going to get a different answer. Does Thomas want to see the country destroyed? And there's your no. Okay. Are there groups of... I don't want to ask too much because we do get watched on these platforms. So I'll leave it there. Wait, is Thomas going to create a way for accountability for the files? Is Thomas going to create a tech way? No. Okay. Is Thomas going to find a way to leak information about those files? Now that's a yes. Thomas is aware of the dark web, is he not? That is a yes. And Thomas has friends on the dark web, doesn't he? And that is another yes. So Thomas won't get his hands dirty by sharing this information. Look at this. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. All right. So he's going to make use of the dark web. Interesting. Thank you. That's really yes. Look at all that. Okay. That was a good one. Okay. Recon. Are they going to be able to take down Rokana? Will they be able to take down Rokana? It's looking like a no. It's really slight. Are they going to try to get him on money matters? Will they be getting him on like money, like stocks and trading? Okay, that is going to be part of the messaging. Are they going to try to smear him for being a progressive capitalist or whatever? Are they going to do like a smear campaign against him for supporting businesses? And will that smear campaign work? That's a yes, by the way. Will the smear campaign work against him and remove him from office? No. Okay. I mean, California works different, y'all. So that was Nancy, that was Ro, that was Massie, that was NT. Oh, Laura, whatever her name is, Laura Lauren. 4.7. I don't know. On one hand, it's like the crime syndicate made money. Like, I'm kind of with MTG on that. It's like, y'all over here making money, why I can't? It's not like the money coming from the people, the money coming from everybody else who plays on the thing. But at the same time, like, damn, you can't do that either, though. Because that's how you gonna go to jail. Anyway. Plus, at 80-something years old, why do you need all that money? At least is a power investigator. Why do you need all that money at 80-something years old? Okay, Laura. Was her son hacked? Was her son hacked and had his video posted to social? He was hacked. Was he hacked as a way of getting back at Laura for her not towing the line? That's a yes. Will they dead her career? Are they going to dead her career? Will she lose? Will she stay in the race for November? Will she stay? Okay. All right, so I'm getting the reminder of free will, you guys. She's fighting like hell to stay, but at some point she's got to be a mom, I guess. I don't know. Will her constituents call for her to drop out? There's no answer here for her. Is she going to stay in the race? Oh, wow. Will you answer any question about Lauren, whatever her name is? Will you answer any question about her? Interesting. Why are you saying no? Okay, I'll respect that for right now. I'll be back. I'll be back if you let me. Okay, so that's it for her. Let's ask for those boys real quick about what they're doing, and then we're done. Okay, so the Tater interview with those three guys. Now you can't tell me. Well, you can, but I'd have to listen. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna say, did Hudson do it? Did W. Hudson have a strong hand in the removal of a soul from this earth? That's a yes. Did Hudson have a strong hand in the removal of Nolan's soul from this earth? That is a yes. Did any other guy on that stage assist in removing the soul, well, you know, the living body of Nolan? Did any of the other guys assist from actually removing, meaning harming? Okay, that's a no. None of them harmed him. other than, did Hudson do it by himself? Was Hudson, okay. Did Hudson do the majority of the work by himself? That's a yes. Did Bart assist? Did Bart assist in the removal? And that's a yes. Did anyone else take the life on that boat? Did anyone else take the life of that young man? Okay, it looks like physically no one else did. Did he try to cover up? Who? Which one? Well, let's just say, are they covering up what happened on that boat? Are they actually covering that up? That's a yes. Does anyone have the footage from any of those cameras all around that island? Does the footage exist that proves Nolan was on that boat? Does that footage exist? That's a yes, you guys. Will that footage ever see the light of day? And that's a bigger yes. Okay. Does the town pretty much know what happened to Nolan? Does the town itself, all the people, pretty much have a good idea of what happened to Nolan? And that's a yes. Was Tater Pants hired? Okay. Was Tater Pants hired for PR? And that's a yes. Did the other guys who did not participate in the violence, did they harbor any ill will towards Nolan? Did they hate or feel anger or anything towards Nolan? That's a no. Did they feel racist or murderous or anything like that towards Nolan? That's a no. Do any of them have any regret for participating in the cover-up of what happened to Nolan? Are any of them regretting being in the presence and then subsequently covering up what happened to Nolan? That's a yes. Did any of the guys on that stage regret their participation in what happened to Nolan? Did any of the other two guys regret their participation? That's a yes. Is one of them a weak link? Is one of them going to be a weak link to this story? And that's a yes. Will any of this come out in trial? Before trial, during trial, will any of it come out about their participation and what actually happened to Nolan? Will any of that come out? from them? Will any of that come out from them? There's a no here. Okay, that's a no. But will someone close to them, to either of them, will someone close to them say something? Oh, there's a yes to that. Has someone close to them already said something? And that yes got bigger. Huh. Okay. Did the grandpa help with the body? Did the grandpa help with the body? Did the grandpa store the body? Girl, yeah. That's a yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. Um, are they able to sleep well? The other two guys, not Hudson, are they able to sleep well knowing what they witnessed with Nolan? That's a no. It's a small one. Okay, one of them. Is one of them having problems sleeping? Is one of the two having problems sleeping with what happened to Nolan? Okay, that's where the yes is. One of them is a weak link. Is that Trace boy, is he being bullied or paid to speak out against Nolan? That's a yes. Did they remove his did the boys remove the information off the phone? Did any of the boys remove the information off the phone? No. Did Javon's mother, the one who picked up the phone, did she remove information off the phone? This is weird. Why is there a yes to that? Did she have access to get into the phone? Will they know when it was deleted? When they do the forensics on it? Will they know when it was deleted? That's a yes. Hold on. So are you saying the mom's best friend is part of the cover-up? Are you saying the mom's best friend is also part of the cover-up? Why is that a yes? Why is that a yes? Mm-mm. Okay. So let's verify. The phone. Did any of the boys or the young men, any of those who are the current persons of interest, did they or their mother remove information off their phone? I'm talking Hudson, I'm talking Edmonston, or whatever his name is. Okay, so that's a no. Did Javon's mother remove information off their phone? That's a yes. Was she and her son threatened? That's feeling like a yes, too. Was she threatened with her son being next? Oh my God, that got bigger. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wait. Wait. Was her son present when the bad things happened to Nolan? Was her son? No. Okay, wait. No. He posted the remorse video first, like before anybody. Is that because of the guilt of knowing what happened to Nolan? Was that a guilty thing? Him posting about Nolan's? Yes. So was that Nolan who said, "Give me my phone," in the video? Yes. And so he lied because he was the first one to come out and talk. Did he lie to throw the scent off of those guys? Yes. Was his life threatened? Was his life also threatened? Like, you want what happened to Nolan to happen to you? That's a yes. Oh, this is gross. Now I have 100,000 more questions. Okay, girl, listen. Something was so suspect to that. And it just like occurred to me. Like when I found out the best friend was the mom of Javon, and Javon was the first one to speak out on TMZ. And the first thing he said was, "No, that wasn't him. That was my other friend." And so then the second person to speak out on TMZ was the other friend, whose voice don't sound nothing like that one. They pushed them black boys out there first. That's wild. I got a feeling Miss Christine is going to realize who she has around her, and that's going to F her up big time. I mean, I understand to a level, but I do not, because she would have given her friend the passcode to get into the phone. I don't know if she has to be paid. Like, do you think she has to be paid if they're threatening to do to her son what they did to Christine's son? Girl, me too. Like, what? Hold on, I gotta pull some cards on that real quick to see. Just real quick on her, and then y'all can stay if you want to, but I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna ask this question, but I'm pretty much done. I'm getting chills like so bad. Was Javon's mom paid to do that? Okay, I'm getting a yes though. This is weird. Does she sleep at night knowing that she participated in her best friend's son's murder cover-up? Is she sleeping well? Yeah, it's like a not really. I think, yeah. Girl, listen. Wait, I'm finna read this question right quick. What was Elisa's question? I'm on 10%, so what's her question? What she paid? Oh yeah, I just asked her. Hold on. I gotta see. Hold on. Oh wait, I gotta see. What cards? Okay. I gotta see. I don't know her name, but was Javon's mom, is she basically a co-conspirator? Is she involved in the cover-up now? Did she delete his phone? I saw two of swords in reverse. Did she? Girl, yes. Oh my fucking God. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. First card I saw out the gate. How do you go against your friends in her time of grief, man? And then the second card I see, the Five of Cups, which is the loss of grief card, but she's having to do what she got to do. Like, how do you do that? And then the card that hit the table, a yes card, manufacturing, deleting the evidence. And it says shoddy work on top of that. So there's that. And essentially a hangman of her own, going against her own faith. But let me tell you, baby, that temperance is right behind you. Three majors. Three majors. Listen, you went against friend code. Like, that's four majors, by the way. Like, lovers, this is your ride or die. This is your bestie. And you got the lovers in reverse. And you got used. Look at this page of wands. Oh my fucking goodness. Look at this 10 of swords. Backstabbing. Bruh. Delusions. Now, I'm not going to say it's greed, honestly. I do think she was protecting her babe. But Nine of Cups. Like, you're not fulfilling girl code. Like, for real. Look at this tower. And the moon, y'all. And the co-conspirating, the Three of Pentacles, and taking money. Fuck. Oh my God, I got chills up and down my body. Somebody needs to bring that up to Christine. Seriously. But listen, look who just fell out. This King of Swords, when I was thinking about somebody needs to bring it to Ben. King of Swords. Now, mind you, I usually get the King of Wands for him because he is a talker. But he the right one. Because think about it. How could they have gotten this boy's phone? Unless they gave him his password. I don't know if you can do face recognition after somebody dies. You know, if he has an iPhone, I doubt he's doing a fingerprint, so it would have to be his face. And they don't seem to be best friends, so I don't think he would have his code unless, like, it was his birthday or something. Or unless they asked, like, before the day was over. But I think her best friend would have it because she would have to check the phone. She would have to know that that was his phone. So she would have given her the code for it. Y'all, I ain't make this shit up. Y'all saw the cards just back this up. What? Don't be like the card reader said. Bro, I'm hot. Like I said, I get it, but let me tell you, Christine find out. Ms. Wansley find out. Baby, there will be another homicide on that island. There would be another homicide on an island. I can't believe that. Duh. Whew. Is there a possibility of being wrong? Let me see. I'm sorry, I gotta ask. What? I don't know. That's been like stewing with me. All of a sudden, it just popped in my head while I was doing this thing, and I was like, "Wait, hold on. See, world incomplete." And there's a chariot. Okay. Did Javon's mom delete the phone? Delete information off the phone. There's a chariot and a hangman. Did Javon's mom, delete information off her phone? Did Javon's mom I think so. I definitely think so. Because there's the Seven of Wands in reverse, pushover, lack of courage, scared to fight, feeble-minded. There's the Two of Cups, breaking up the friend code, disharmony, breakup, disagreement. There's the World card in reverse, incomplete, failed attempt. And then there's the Three of Wands in reverse, closed off, fear of failure, lack of foresight. And it's so interesting because these two women couldn't be any different. Fire and water. Couldn't be any different. But let me tell you, Christine has some intuition of her own. So I hope she picks up on it when she can get through this stuff. That keeps going. That was backed up. That was verifiable. I'm so hot. I'm hot. Like my face is like, I'm starting to sweat now. I'm hot. Ooh, listen, Nolan, go tell your mama. Give your mama a dream. Let her figure it out. Go tell your mama. Let her understand she got a snake in her garden. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, if I'm wrong, I apologize to that man. I mean that woman. But I don't think I'm wrong. That was three confirmations. All right, you guys. On that note. Oh, girl, yes. And it's funny because you could take it. That's what I had received while I was reading. I'm like, because you can take her actions as grief. You know what I'm saying? You could take her actions as grief and not realize it's also guilt. Anyway, girl, I'm not even posting that one separate. I think one of the things I'm going to start doing, just because my channel is not supposed to be about politics at all, is I'm going to just leave the politics for the live streaming, and I'm not going to be cutting up video. Unless it's non-political stuff that we talk about, then I'll cut that out and put that as regular video. But otherwise, if you want to get the politics, you're going to have to watch the replays. They're all still quite timely, and they live in the live stream department. And so if you miss this one, y'all, you're going to want to watch it. So as soon as I hit end, wait for me to turn it to public and go back to the beginning because it was interesting. As always, love you guys. Hit subscribe because we're almost at 1,000 and you're going to want to be in the running for one of my 2 gifts. Oh, you know what? I'm going to throw another one on there. I'll do a free reading for somebody. We'll make that one of the 3rd prizes. So, love y'all. Thanks for being here with me. I'm sorry I'm causing y'all such terrible sleep. Me too, though, y'all. Me too. I'll see y'all earlier tonight, though, because we're going to be outside, hopefully. I got to remember to go to Walmart.